Good morning. Subscribe to earn drops. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscription to Cakez channel while they're live in any category. Ends on October 16. Ooh, these guys really want subs, eh? View details. Campaigns. Aha. Good morning, guys. How you doing? I have returned. Hope you guys are doing good. Today we're gonna code some swarm action into the game. I've decided to lean more into the overwhelming amount of enemies. And in nice Megabonk style, we're gonna make a huge spawning system that'll spawn enemies across the entire map. Good morning, chat. How you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? You see that, you guys? It's telling you guys to sub. You should do that. What about animating water? Later. I even thought about donating to Bezos so I can do a lingo. Hey Cakez, yo, saw your stream. Stream's kinda dead right now. Peaky.com. Oh, I see. This guy is trying to sell me followers. Why would I need followers? You stupid? Oh, it's another one. Peak Pie. Oh, these guys are spamming me now. Waste time for. Oh, wow. Guys, I don't need that. It's fine. Goodbye. Who wants, she wants when the best one's already here? True. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Hope you and the family had a good Unity Day. Yeah, thank you, Jonathan Smith. Yeah, we had. We tried to... Like, I couldn't go here, right? But we were able to go to the Autobahn and then go to my brother. So we went over to my brother, which was nice. The money will come to you. And then we had... I had a terrible time there. I was laying on the couch because I was sick. But he cooked some good food and I took that home. That was great. Did you win 300 on Autobahn? No. Not with Zoe. Absolutely not. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. And yes, so my prediction came true, my brothers. Mr. Megabonk, SteamDB, hit 100k this weekend. Not the last weekend, but this weekend. I've been following the game and it happened, my brothers. 117k. Crazy. See, and this brought me... So, like, I saw this over the weekend, right, guys? And I was thinking a lot. And now, since I have a chat here to help me out, I'm gonna ask this question multiple times today. I also talked about this with Supercool and AQ a little bit. Chat, name me a single game that hit over, let's say, 50,000 concurrent players as a C++ from scratch, solo, maybe duo dev at most, game. Let's say a single game that you could put into the category of Schedule 1, Lethal Company, Megabonk, stuff like that. Can you name a single game? Phasmophobia? Phasmophobia was written by a team. I can't believe... I don't think it was made by one person, right? Phasmophobia? It was made in Unity, man. What you talking about, bro? Now, why am I asking this? Why am I asking this, chat? Because I've been thinking a lot about development speed and ultimately the final product that needs to be in the hands, or that will be in the hands of the player. And I saw Megabonk, right? I was watching this a bit to figure out like how he coded some stuff. This game runs very smoothly, even despite the fact that there's a lot of action on stream. On screen. So that begs the question for me. Why C++? Should have watched Quinn streams. Oh, I saw Quinn stream like spaz out yesterday, I think. Like for a short time, I didn't watch. I've watched for like, I don't know, a minute or something. Hypnotic Games. Hey, my man, thank you very much for raiding, bro. Thank you. Welcome, you guys. Hello. Good morning. How are you guys doing? It says on the Steam page that minimum requirements for CPU's potato. Yeah, no. Yeah, I saw that. It was like 5 FPS. Animal Well. See, I saw Animal Well, right? But it's not even close, bro. Watch. That's the thing. It's not even close. It hit a peak of 8K and then dribbled down. And so, like, I've been trying to fantastic house things. Oh, good. What you been working on, bro? Like, you're coding a game as well? You say, like, you have games in your name. You're making games too, bro? We're currently talking about hit games that reach the level of success as, for example, Megabonk, which recently came out. It's been very, very successful. It's made by a single developer in Unity. And I'm a C++ developer that has been writing everything from scratch. I use like 2 or 3 libraries in my game. I've written the rest myself. And I've been, like, the longer I've been doing this, the more I've been realizing how much of an advantage it is to, let me up the light a bit. How much of an advantage it is to have everything ready at your disposal if you just want to make a game. And C++ will always be faster. I have no doubt about that. I can make a more efficient game than Unity any day. That's not even difficult. Question is, though, how much time will that take? How much time do you need to invest into things that are just boring or flat out totally not related to game dev? Let me give you an example. Making font blur automatically when you rescale it so that it properly is readable and doesn't look like jack shit, for example. Making a bobble shop simulator, nothing overly complicated. That's the reason I started working with Raylab, to get the pure C++ state. Oh, Raylab, yeah, so basically you have Raylab to help you like input, window and stuff like that, and graphics. And you just code the game, right? See, like, that's where I could draw the line and tell and go like, okay, I'll use a framework that allows me to code the game. But everything else is done by me, by the framework, right? I code the game and the framework handles the rest. Can the game vision even be done in Unity with the current hardware performance level, or does Unity overhead make it impossible? What do you mean the game vision? You mean my game? No, I'm not talking about switching my game to Unity. I'm just talking about in general. Raylab has a ton of limitations. For example, drawing transparent meshes requires you to write your own rendering code. Raylab is for fun, not actual full-board utility. Well, okay. Interesting. Didn't know that. Cool. This game is low. Wait, Animal Well Howdy. This game is all low poly and low resolution. Unity can do much more. Unity can run much more dense and better looking games. Optimization still exists in C# Unity. Raylab is good for learning. Yeah, what are you learning, sir? Hypnotic Games. Like, when you're using Raylab, right? What are you learning right now? I wouldn't make anything production in it. Really? Interesting. Why? What about 3D environments and physics systems and rendering? See, that's what I'm talking about. I'll give you a simple example. What is the game of Carnage called again, guys? You guys know the game. What is the game called? It is a 2D game, and he recently made a short about... It's a farming game too. He recently made a short about having an inventory per biome, or per section of the map. Like, if you're in a garden, you want to have garden tools. If you're in a smithing area, you want to have smithing tools. And he sold it as like this big thing, which is basically just localized inventories stored in like an array or something. It's not that big of a deal, but it's still, like, he made a short about it. It's not Stardew Valley. I forgot the name, but maybe I could find it. I googled that like 10 times. It's a terrible name, by the way. Otherwise, Carnage Publishing Company. Maybe that. Welcome, Mad Mushroom Team, Carnage Partners. What's Mad Mushroom Games? Block, stop. How many players did your game reach? Oh, my game is not tested yet. Like, ask me again in like 2 weeks. I can tell you. Because in 2 weeks, next fest will be over. Then I can tell you. I'm currently preparing everything for that. So that we have the maximum amount of players and the best playable game as possible. Also, the best playable version of my game. Right, Raylib has everything you'll ever need for a 2D game. People think Raylib is only for learning. No, 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 no. That's true, but the time that I'm at stage, I would want to also write the stuff Raylib is doing too. By the time I'm at that stage. He would not have made the same game in Godot or Raylib. Collect off stuff, that's the point. Do you regret making your own engine? No, I don't regret it. But I'm a lifelong learner, and what I see myself learning when I continue with C++, let's say in the next 5 to 10 years, is stuff that I just don't like learning. To be completely honest with you. It's a lot of math. It's a lot of... Like, I love memory stuff. That's cool. But I hate math. And it's a lot of tedious bullshit that I don't want to write all the time. Which is just so much easier to do with like an interface. Like, for example, I was coding this off stream. Watch. It's not great, because I'm bad at sound effects, but this is... Listen. Like, you heard that? So I was coding this chest opening a bit, make it a bit more exciting. Okay, and in order to code that, I had to do a bunch of sine, cosine... bullcrap stuff, like, oh, and it was so annoying. It's not really copying Megabonk, it's more copying Vampire Survivors, if I'm being honest, bro. And I was just thinking the entire time that this could just be done in like a simple editor, you know, Excalibur. Like, you have like in an editor, what was it again, V? In an editor, you just have this, man, P. You have like this timeline. And then you here to the left, you have size. And then you have this curve, right? And you can just change that curve to be like, to do, if this is 1 and this is 0. And by default, it would be that. Just a straight line. You could make this line. Just that. That's what you could do in the editor. And then it would just follow this. Boom. Super simple. What I have to write here is like a sine curve then clamp that sine curve past the point of 1, if this is 1 here, time-wise, so that it stays 1 after that. It's so annoying. Oh my god. It does work. I know how to do it, but it's so complicated when I could just bump like a little pimple here. Oh, my wife played Vampire Survivors. I wanted her to play Vampire Survivors because I wanted to see if she would be able to understand Vampire Survivors better than my game. She liked it more because you could move around, but she did not understand how she gained XP. She thought she gained XP by killing enemies. Sound like a Unity or Godot would be perfect to get you actually get into making a game. Yeah, I'll finish my game in C++. I'm not a person that quits. But I'm heavily considering like switching to an... I will not switch to Godot, by the way. Never. Like, their UI is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, it's so bad. I will not switch to that dog shit engine. I cannot see them change their UI, and I would... No. Like, the one time I used the stupid particle system, I got so mad. No. Unity is not worse, no. You haven't seen Godot, mate. It's not a skill issue, bro. It's literally a menu issue, man. Yeah, just make you... See, like, that's what I don't want to do. I've been doing that myself the entire time. That's the reason why I don't want to do that. Exactly. Like, because you're using Godot and people... Oh, Cakez, you know C++? Just code it in yourself. No, shut the fuck up. I'm using an engine because I don't want to code it myself, man. Because I want to use it. That's the point. Bruh. Anyways. So, yeah. I've been looking for games. Anyone know a game that hit these numbers from a solo dev written in C++? I don't think anyone has. That's my point. And so, like, I'm like, okay, we can also think about it like this. Mathematically speaking, there's such a small pool of solo developers that use C++ and even publish to Steam compared to the big pool that use Unity. So obviously the pool is so small that it might never have that chance. Or like it has the chance, but it's so small that these guys get all the big tickets. Could be. And so like even Kenshi, right? People praise this game and it's been growing like crazy. Even this game right here. This guy's a giga chat. Oh wow, he hit a peak like 5 months ago. Really cool. Even this game was made in a pre-built engine. And so like I've been trying to find like this. I will not be the first, let's say that. I will not be the person that breaks that lifts the, oh, Cakez made a game that 100,000 players played. No, I will not be that person. Of course not. But I was trying to find at least one example of a developer that managed to break that, right? No, my game will not reach that. It doesn't have great enough appeal, man. I think it's the oranges. Like, I have a solid gameplay loop. It's really fun. And with a lot of content, can be very engaging. Like, people will play for a long time. But the appeal is not there. Like, the appeal that that makes people want to play. Cakez just realized that players don't care about the engine. No, like, I know that, dude. It's the thing that made me use C++ in the beginning was the performance. I was bent on making the most performant game, and I knew I couldn't do that in Unity. And I still think you can't do that in Unity properly. There will always be places, especially in RPG games, when you have like a 3D world, where it will lag. Especially in stuff like Unity or Unreal Engine. That's just what's gonna happen. And in C++, you, like, if you write it yourself, you can make it insanely stable. Definitely. Leak me some info, Cakez. I don't want to work for a big company, no. I'm just talking about making games. You have to make the art style more Gen Z and brain rot. What do you mean you're trying to find a developer? You mean same genre? Sorry, just joined. Oh no, I'm trying to find an example of a game that is written in C++ by a solo dev, or maybe it's a team of two, that has reached the level of success that, for example, Megabonk has. Even if you go to, was it The Witness? That didn't reach that. No, did not. 6,000. Doom? Doom is not on Steam, man. Like, which Doom are you talking? And this is not a single person game. This is not made by a single developer. Oh, player numbers do tell a lot of big story. Terraria? Terraria. What was Terraria made in, you guys? What is Terraria made in? Do you know Danny, the dev behind Crab Game and Cakez? Yeah, I know Danny. I've watched his YouTube videos. I think he's the developer of Megabonk. I don't know for sure, but I think he is. And even if he isn't, then the developer behind Megabonk is certainly very experienced. The stuff that goes into this game is of a very high quality, even if the the animations look choppy. I have the impression that he did everything himself, which means he probably modeled a lot himself, or he got a lot of stuff off the internet and modeled a lot of stuff himself. We're gonna do a deep dive later. We're gonna watch this too. But yeah. Yeah, he made a video on it. I will watch it later. He has a YouTube, he makes it all himself. Yeah, I know. I watched his shorts. I saw it. I also saw his Reddit posts. We're gonna read some of those. Really, really good. So I think he's been making games for a long time, which makes me think he's Danny. So what I think happened, I can't know for sure, of course I'm not Danny, but I think what happened is he tried himself on Carlson a lot, and then he realized that he might not be able to finish the game, or that there might be problems he couldn't overcome. If it's Danny, right? And then he was like, man, I need to... He could, like, that's what it feels to me, okay? Like, I could be totally wrong, but yeah, I think what happened then is he needed to prove to himself that he can make a game, but he didn't want to use his clout as a push, because then it would dilute the success that he could have, if that makes sense. So he made a new channel, a new YouTube channel, a hidden identity, no one knew who he was, and he basically did the entire thing from the ground up to prove to himself that he, yes, can make games, because maybe when he was programming on Carlson and making the game, he got, and that can happen to you when you work on a project for such a long time, you start to doubt yourself. And so that's what I think might have happened if it's Danny, but it could also just be because, like, you need a reason for why he stopped working on Carlson and made a new game. Because that's the game he was supposed to work on, right? So why did he stop working on Carlson's? High expectations, yeah. And so maybe he tried his best and realized he couldn't fulfill their expectations, and needed to prove to himself, hey, can I make a really good game? And then he did that. I'm not gonna make a new Twitch channel, mate. It's fine. No. But yeah, that's what I think, but I could be totally wrong, right? It's just an assumption, and yeah. If I wanted to anonymize myself, I probably wouldn't just use my own name backwards. See, that's true. If it is Danny, then and he wanted to stay anonymous, that would be dumb. But it could also just be a troll that is not Danny, but he is very much inspired by Danny, and now it's like it gets people talking, right? Nice theory, you should post on Reddit. I'll do some Reddit posts about my game, but yeah. Hey, how you doing, Exception? You saw that here, bro? Look what I made. Listen. What do you think of this? Oops. I tried to make the sound effect as good as possible. It's very quiet. I should probably make it a bit louder. Huh? It needs the final blink sound. Bro, it needs many things. Can you reduce the animation time? It's annoying to open chests at a time. Yeah, you can just click, mate. Look. You can just click, man. I don't know what your problem is, bro. Just click. XNA is also fairly bare bones and you would have similar complaints as your approach. Like the manual text scaling, there's definitely successful games that have 50 or 200k CCU. But which ones? Do you have a name?
To fix the array full issues.
Retard.
Just got told in Starbucks that I could pay an extra $1 for a slice of cheesecake with the tiramisu. So now I'm eating cakes. My man. XNA has games like Stardew Valley. Oh, XNA is a framework, yeah. But I'm not talking about XNA. I'm not talking about frameworks. I'm talking about making stuff from scratch. Like your own C++ engine. I have not found one. Skyrim is written in their own engine. However, it's bare bones. Yeah, true. But what does it have? It has font system. It has graphics, sounds. It has like all of these things. Opening up a window. Like it has these things for you. Like you don't have to code the input. Right? So you don't have to worry about many of these things in the framework. While in C++ you write those yourself. And yes, according to Handmade Hero, yes, this takes a day, but it's very rigid in that regard that you're gonna change it a lot. And then it's not just a day, especially when you're starting out. It's more like 10 days or 20 days. Because you keep coming back. Anyways. How did you make the spline arrow things on the path? These things here, the arrows or the paths? These are just waypoints on... These are like, they follow waypoints. Okay, guys. I want to code a bit and then we're going to look at... The 3 items take time to show compared to Megabonk. The 3 options show instantly. Notice me! So you want this to be faster? Yeah. Make the 3 items appear instant. Keep animations for chest. No. Yeah, I know incoming is 1M. No. Megabonk they show instantly. Gamble window, falling sprites. Let me see. Falling sprites. What's next on the roadmap? Are we deep in Polish territory? We are making swarms right now. Actually, people tell me to change this now. To be honest, I shouldn't be changing this, because this is what happens all the time. I mean... What is this? It's in display choice, isn't it? I can make it faster. I can make it times 4 or times 6. Come on, that's faster. It's literally just like, it's a fraction of a second now, guys. come on. That's fine. You guys can't complain about that. It's cancer when opening 100 chests. Yeah, I'll do something about that, by the way. See?
And so on and so forth. Entirely up to you and the way you're going to head into the game. So if you have a specific way of playing in mind and you have a general idea.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean, by the way. Holy shit. Like, it's so blurry. This is what I mean, by the way. The game runs very stable. And look how much action is going on. He's only level 400. I've seen a lot more. But look how much action is going on. On level 400. Like this entire screen is just a giant mess. And it's running smooth.
Idea of what you want.
This is what made me question, hey, what am I using C++ for if not for performance?
What you don't want, go ahead and disable or enable whatever you think would work best. But yeah, that's it for the video. If you guys have any ideas or improvements or anything at all.
Look, is this like an actual guy? Ugh, Megabonk build guide. Okay, 400 subscribers, because that's a lot of views for like a new guy. Quinn gets 3 FPS post 1000. He likely hides effects when the effects are huge, which is smart. You're making a 2D game with... Yeah, I don't have 10 units. You're so wrong. That's not correct. And what you talking about? Like with the chests?
Leave down in the comments below. Again, share your builds. Share what works best for everyone else. And yeah.
It's fine, guys. Only skipped when double clicked. This is fine. Stop complaining. Ah, shut up, Iffy. You're wrong. It's not lagging at all. No, Ash. I don't know. No. Shh. Shh, 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 shh. Don't let chat star knock you. It's fine the way it is. Yeah. Swarms. So I coded in Swarms off stream. I don't know if it'll actually work. We'll have to see. I'm gonna play. And we'll have to see if it actually works. I don't know. I would like to actually make this... I want to display the swarms. Let's see. Swarm display. It blinks. The swarm timer is less than or equal -10. Then we'll draw a text. See, this is another thing. What do you guys think I'm blocked by now? What do you guys think blocks me right now? What do you think? Huh? You don't know? What do you think I want to display here? Use your brain, chat. Yes. And what do I need for that? What do you think how easy it is to format a time in C++? Do you think I have a function for that? No, I need to calculate the amount of seconds and the amount of minutes I have. Isn't that great? And then I need to fill it in with leading zeros if I only have like 5 seconds or 5 minutes as opposed to 15 minutes. Isn't that amazing? That's not a skill issue, that's a limitation. I could somehow write a function for that, sure, but I don't have one right now. Just use Unity, bro. See, that's what I mean. I would already be done. Yeah, no, Enix, I wanted that, yes, but like, do you understand? Like, it's a process, right? I'm going through a process, and I think everyone goes through this. And what I'm trying to point out here is not that I have to do it myself, but that the time that you spend on these things, what I could be doing right now instead is working on the game, but I'm working on a technical limitation of C++ instead, which means that the brain power that I'm exerting to do this is wasted on that particular thing, which I would call a meaningless task, compared to thinking about how to make the swarming system more interesting and engaging for the player. The same amount of time is used differently depending on what you do. Do you understand now? That's what I'm trying to see. Like, and I'm gathering these examples, and I'll bundle them into a video, because I think that there are so many people that made videos on engines versus writing everything yourself. But the only thing they usually say is, well, yeah, it takes more time, but what exactly? Write it down, yeah. No, I'll write it down. It's fine, yeah. Let me write it down. And like, I'm not mad about this or sad about this. I'm just building an opinion, I guess. Not really an opinion, but I'm building. I'm collecting pros and cons. I'm collector of stuffing, pros and cons. Yeah, I had more examples, but yeah. Cakez, the real-time killer is all the time you spent on experimenting. That's what you should be doing. You are wrong on that. The reason why Megabonk has enemies walking on top of each other and then creating these huge walls, which is also a screenshot in Megabonk, is because he tried making enemies run on top of each other to see if they can run up ramps. He wanted to add... He wanted to do 3D Vampire Survivors, but realized when he stands on an obstacle, shut up, the enemies could never reach him. So he made the enemies climb obstacles. That means the enemies can now climb on top of each other. See, if you were, what was it called? If you were actually in this, you would know this. And that's happened because he experimented, my friend. He doesn't have the screenshot in here. That's not problem solving, that is experimenting. What can I do? You're wrong. How was the Inscription experiment? I realized that I could do it, but it would require too much time and scratch the idea, but I have a branch with the solution that I got to. So I could go back to that. Anyways, I'm gonna give Collector a warning. Stop trying to argue with me all the time, man. You're getting annoying. Please. I read your messages more than others, and I would not... I'm not reading other messages because of that. After a while, one does not remember if they already solved the issue before. Did you see Collector of Stuff paid Lonum Dare to make the theme about him? I saw that the theme was Collector, yeah. You didn't play Megabonk yet? I did not play Megabonk yet, no. I feel like playing a game right now is wasting my time.
I just want you to know, if I lose this route here, if I lose this route,
God damn.
It's because of my computer. Okay, let's not get this myself. It's Stopwatch fault.
What the
telling you,
fuck
stop what
is this
PC's
guy
fault.
doing,
Oh,
mate?
God.
Like, what is the build he's using, man? This begs the question. Now that I have quite a few people here. Guys, answer me this question, please. Chat. Please. You saw probably some of the shorts from the Megabonk guy. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. There was builds which allowed you to make the aura ability of Megabonk insanely powerful. Did he nerf these builds? Like, he had to, right? He had to do something about these builds because they were overpowered. He did not. So you can still do infinite aura and one-shot everything. There was also like this thing. How do you know that? I'm playing right now. Everything is broken or pain. This is an aura build. He has an aura build. No, I saw like the short about the aura. It was just the aura. No, guys, I don't mean this build. Let me see. I'll find the build. Let me see. Danny Dev. Schwartz. Broke my game. Which one was it? Big mistake. No. Broke it. Broke my game after only 2 days. I think it was this. I think it was this. Let me see.
I broke your game with this glitch. Oh, come on. I literally just launched the free demo for my game Megabonk. At first, someone
Yeah.
got their attack size so big, it's covering
See, like, is this still in the game?
the entire map and just Bonk killing everything. But it gets worse. This guy did the same thing with flames and turned the whole map into hell. It gets even crazier. Someone picked up so much movement speed, they got list off and who left the goddamn map.
Can you still do that? Yes? And what happens when you get off sent off the map?
What the It gets worse. The streamer Kimo got the sword and stacked cooldown and knockback a lot. Then he spawned the boss and, well...
The boss is gone! Where's the boss?
He literally sent the boss to the Shadow Realm. He got so powerful that everything he touched evaporated. Guys, please don't break in my game. I broke your game with this...
Skill issue, you lose. I saw Quinn do that with Skeleton, yeah? Can't you just tell it's the same exact voice as Danny or not? No, it's a voice changer if it's Danny. It's not the same voice. Danny sounds different. But I don't know if it's Danny. It's definitely very similar.
glitch. I'll come...
What I mean by that is like the editing style. Like he uses a lot of zooming and rotation at the same time and easing. It's like... Like these things, he does that a lot. So it could actually be him. Or the guy studied his style a lot and he spent an extraordinary amount of time on copying Danny. Which I don't think... Like he must have spent years on this. Or multiple months only doing this before he started posting. Yeah, if you guys want to know the trick about the thumbnails, by the way, there's a trick in YouTube where
Come on,
I'll show you the last frame.
Guys, please don't break in my game.
Fuck, I was too slow. Ah, shit. The last frame is the image.
I broke your game with...
Yeah, well, it's the last frame, basically. The last frame is the image. And what you do here is, on your phone, when you open up your shorts, you can select a frame from the entire video as the thumbnail. You can't do that on YouTube Studio. You have to go to your phone. I don't know why that is. I don't know why you can't do it on the computer, but you can't. So you have to go to your phone, select the thumbnail, and then what people usually do is they just use one frame for the last image. You swipe all the way to the right, and then you choose that frame. Boom, you have a thumbnail now for your shorts. And that works very well. He created a thumbnail for each of these shots. It's not luck. Like before it was luck which frame was chosen for your shorts. And now you can... Yeah, I did that too, but my thumbnails suck ass. So, yeah, that's what he did here. It worked out very well. And so that leads me to believe that it's Danny too, because he only uploaded to YouTube and not to TikTok. Anyways, let's continue spawning swarm system. I wanted to do a timer. That's where we got... so how do I make a really fast timer in C++? Seems like he is fixing bugs, although maybe slowly. This is from the wiki for the current patch notes. Tried fixing bug where the speed boy slowed down time forever. I don't know if it's fixed, but I hope so. Wasn't able to reproduce the issue. The sad face was not added by me. I think it's Rames. I don't think it's Rames, bro. Rames is much older. Their leaderboard was hacked. What I saw, guys, is... And that's a question, too. Steady clock, if cringe. No, I have time. I know how much time I have. I have... Like, for example. Let's say... I have some time here. In seconds. I want this. In this format. That's what I want. I want a timer where it says, I don't know how much that is. 7 minutes, 5 minutes and 24 seconds. Is there a fast way to do it other than to do the following? Const float seconds is time in seconds divided by 60. Const float minutes. Const int minutes is... Wait, no, that was minutes. And then int seconds. Seconds was time in seconds. F mod F. F mod F. Oh yeah, by 60, sorry. Pointer F. Now I have minutes and seconds. No, the seconds left over. This is like in total seconds. 1,200, but I want to have minutes and seconds like separated. Now I have the leftover stuff. Now, the problem is the leading zeros. Like, I don't want to do a bunch of if checks, bro. Don't you have this already? No, I don't. That's the point. I had this in the past, but I deleted it. I don't have like a library for that. Or do I have like draw time? No. But I could see like seconds. Let's see, maybe I have that. No. 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 I don't have it. Mm-mm. You show the timer during the game? I don't show a timer. Where? I never show timer. Fine. I would love to do it in... Can't you draw leading zeros with %03? D? Yeah? That's Megabonk? Yeah. Shouldn't it be O2D then? Not 3D? You should show a timer. Yeah, I'm working on it. So yeah, none of you guys... Wait, you guys found one game? No, you only found the XNA framework, right? From Burnt. I swear printer format specifiers are basically Turing complete. Well, we'll see if this works. Minutes, seconds. Let's see. Oh yeah, when it's running? Oh, I see. Maybe I need to restart. Oh, I see. The swarm timer is 0. The swarm timer should only show up when we are round plus plus. Round index plus plus. Why is she always calling when I start stream? Why don't you call earlier? I forgot I had an appointment. My wife reminded me. God damn it. What was I doing? Oh yeah, in its level. I thought. See, guys, stop. Can you stop? I unmuted myself. Okay, stop lying. Hi, how did the release go? It releases on Friday. God, then I have to code on at home, man. Shit. That was fine. This was made by one guy in C++. This app, banished. Ah, 24,000 reviews. That's crazy. That's not bad. How long? On 2024. Banished. Shining Rock Software. Okay. You know what this reminds me of somewhat? Spellforce. Reminds me a bit of Spellforce. Okay, cool. It's only very positive though. Why is it not overwhelmingly positive? What is the issue? What do people not like about this? So this game is very odd. Not well thought through with an awful UI. I have now managed to perfect the game. To perfect game it after way too many hours. To keep it short, game is not intuitive. Amount of food product produced varies. Buildings, I mean, yeah. Oh god, okay. Only very positive? Yeah, 89%. You have an issue with that, bruh? Yeah, critical critics, that can be, yeah. Okay, so there are people there. I kinda... people are gonna tell me I'm gonna move the goalposts or whatever. Check the rating on the language. Oh, you think it's because of the languages? Let me see. Swarm timer is minus 6.0f times 60 seconds. Whenever we first hit this. And how do I know that? How do I know this? How do I know that? If the challenge level is 1. Initial swarm timer. Alright, good. Let's see how that feels when we get there. I'm gonna play until we get to the swarm. Just gonna play... Ooh, big shield, my ladies and gentlemen. This is a good one. Very, very good one. And then we got a good bow as well. Man, we got like a lot of stuff here. Holy. Kinda don't wanna reroll at all. Oh, shit. This is the OP melee build from Enex. Oh, by the way, Mr. Enex, I managed to fix the bug with the items. The problem was that it was trying to merge items. Couldn't find an item to merge, like a recipe. And at the same time, it was placing the item back. So it was selecting another item and placing it back at the same time, which is then... Oh, Swarm in 2004. Oh, it doesn't even... What is this now? It needs to be minus. Oh wow, it does work. That was a lot faster than I thought. All you need to do... Thank you, Aizen. Thank you very much. Oh, that was really fast. I didn't think it would be that easy, though. Okay. Hey, that's a big W for C++. You don't need an engine? Yeah, for that, man. Listen, null exception. If I was using Unity, this scene would look... Let's not overdo it. 30% better, minimum. 30%. Not much, but 30%. Bloom. Bloom. Checkbox. Bloom. If you were using Unity, it would still be opening your product. True, true. You'd have animated water for sure. Yeah, because I would follow the lady dev's tutorial about water engine. Oh no, she's using Godot. Never mind. Never mind. So the challenge level needs to be greater than 0 for this to increase in time, which means we kind of have to restart it. I mean, it's fine because it's gonna reset itself anyways. I love how my font is completely broken. Great. You don't animate water because you don't know how to do it on the tileset, right? Not because of drawing? No, I don't know how to do it on the tileset, exactly, yeah. No, like, I'm telling you guys, it'll be easy in an engine. It'll be like a couple of clicks, probably like an hour or two at most. In my engine? Bro, it'll be a lot more work. Way more work. Of course. I need a good weapon. I mean... I gotta say, like, I think I cooked on the... Ooh, big money. Just refactor engine or refactor Godot to Godot, or refactor to Godot Cakez. Yeah, that's what I want to. I'm not gonna waste my time with this shit. I'll release this game to the best of my ability. I'm gonna add a German translation somewhere later this week, probably off stream, and we'll see for the rest. I kind of want to use that like a defensive option. Do I want to pick up this ring? Cooldown time and damage. I mean, we can get a steel ring. So yeah. Oh man, this weapon is good too. Actually, we got a good weapon now. How much bleed damage? 169. What are you testing right now? The swarm. Swarm. Okay, so it starts in 5 minutes. I want to see if the swarm happens or not. I coded in the swarm this morning. It's basically a bunch of spawn locations where the enemies come in. And a lot of spawning time. I think it might be too early, but we'll have to see. Since I know where they come from, I'll have to defend the exit. Ooh, we got a big ring. And it's time-based, right? So you can't really stall a lot. The swarm is gonna come regardless. So it has nothing to do with rounds or anything. It'll just come. And if you're not ready, then you just lose. Let's see. I think it's too early, but we'll have to see. But hey, I love this, man. It was super easy to implement this timer. That's great. Really cool. I kind of want this. I mean, we should re-roll at this point, shall we? Is it a new game mode? It's a difficulty added on top of the endless mode. Because in endless mode, people were just deathballing. When you said swarm, I thought the enemies would come in from all sides of the map. Yes, yeah, just wait. Like the minute. We'll see. Like, I coded this in, but I don't know if it works yet. We'll have to see. I'm gonna put save points right before this, when this happens. And then we'll... Oh, nice. Very good stuff. Actually, we could use the bleed damage one here. Man, this guy is huge. Look at the bleed damage of this guy. Make a pull. You have made this from scratch? Yeah. I have, sir. Okay. Nothing happens. Nothing's happening. Nothing is spawning! Hey! I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, swarm system. So challenge level is greater than 1. We are definitely here, so let's see what happens. Why not? Aha! Does it never spawn enemies? It never spawns enemies. Why? Wait, the spawn positions are 0? Hey, wait a minute. I set those up. Or was it... Oh, it was on Campsite Road. Oh. Oops. Oopsie. Okay, yeah, okay. I hard-coded some positions. Is it the wrong location? Of course it was. Now it should be better. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a lot. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my god! Wait, they don't stop spawning. Why don't they move? Oh, shit. Oh my god, you need to move. Okay, that's too much. Oh, shit. Yeah. I feel like I forgot something. I think this is the reason why they don't start. Broke my game. And then the spawn frequency, maybe 0.2 is a little bit crazy, huh? How about 0.5? That's a little bit too much for a swarm, especially when it's that much. How about this? Oh my god. Where are these guys going? Oh, they follow this other path. Oh my god, that's too many. Oh my god, this ability is overpowered. It hits all of them. What? Look at them all chunking up. Oh my goodness. No, what? Wait, are they winning? Are you guys winning? Oh my god, look at the money. Holy, they all attack this guy. Defender is easy. Yeah, I feel like the defender is a bit OP, yeah? Holy moly. God damn. Okay. Why are they spawning so much? Is that 0.5 really? Oh my god. How is it so many? What is the spawn frequency on this? 0.25? Oh, it's already by 2. Oh god. So how about we do 2.0f? That's still a lot. I think you're gonna make a cool enemy for this, like Ghosts and Megabonk. Make them flying. I can do bats. But it's still, like, it would need to... Also... it uses the swarm pool, right? I feel like what it should do is use a random range int from 0 to array size on level data, oops, level data.swarm pool -1. Then it'll spawn a random enemy. That makes it random, which makes it a little bit more... Yeah, well, we'll see. Something has not a number. Which enemy is that? Yeah, it spawned an enemy that was not supposed to spawn. Oh, I see, because of array size. No, shit. Ah, so the swarm pool here needs to be an array then. It's a bit annoying, but that way is a bit easier. Then it's not array size here, but swarm pool count. That's why it spawned like an enemy it was not supposed to be. Are you using any modern C++ features? No, not really. Isn't it kind of dumb idea to change so much right before release? No, it's about making the game more fun. What you talking about? I don't understand. Like, it's not changing much. It's just adding something new to a game mode that was getting stale because people were doing the same thing. I think this is too much though, and it's always spawning the same guy. It's not alternating. Swarm pool. Why? Show FPS counter? Sure. Currently it's 300. 270, like 300 right now. 300. I don't think it's gonna go down much more. Probably gonna stay at 300. And this is like a debug build, right? It's not optimized. Speed up the game. Speeding up the game makes it slower. For sure. Why is it not... Oh my god! Spawn pool, bro. Guys, did I just use spawn pool or not? Swarm pool. Oh, mind. Swarm pool. Okay, it's my fault. It's supposed to use goblins or archers. And it is spawning. How about this? Ah, shit. It can't be const. Okay. And then it'll spawn. Why is it? But it spawns the type. Enemy progression. Oh, a goblin becomes an archer. Oh, I see. Ah, that's dumb. I don't like that. Nah. It could also be that random range. Yeah. We could test. Right, it could be this. Putting the tab outside the loop makes no sense. I know. But this is not the issue. This is the issue here. They all transform into archers. Challenge level divided by 2. Actually, that shouldn't. You might be right here. Let me see. If we put this here. How about I don't do -1? Do we get an index out of bounds? Oh, thank you guys for following. Sorry. Streametson, Kiwi, and Neo. Nihu. Thank you guys for following. Tangy Bonk Survivors. Ooh. To be honest, Cakez hasn't kept his word. A few days ago, he said that his goal was to not add new features, but to polish the current version. But this is polish. Guys, this is polish. This is making it more interesting. Oh, man. Listen. Ah, finally. But it's too much. Holy, is that a lot? That's spawning way too many. Okay, I guess we need to go up to 5 seconds or something. Or 10. Guys, it is the same, but more of the same. And then also on the paths here, when it selects which path to use, here, a path, I think, if path.options and path option water, then continue. I don't want the path to be water. I don't want them to walk on the water here. Please don't walk on the water, guys. Please. Now it spawns nothing. Can you stop walking on the water, man? Why are you walking on the water? Wait, which option is it? Maybe just water? Maybe it's water. Give us Jesus goblins back? What do you mean by Jesus goblins? What do you guys think about this? Is that too much for a swarm? Also, should I nerf the wind slash? Because it's literally OP. Oh my, that is a lot. I wonder how much it spawns till it's done. It's just a minute. It spawns for about a minute. Copying Megabonk? Yeah, that's a copy from Megabonk, yeah. But I'm not ashamed of that. And then it's 5 minutes. Till the next. I got a lot of money from this though. A minute is like an entire late game round. Yeah, that's the point of the swarm. So that's the point. Only dog shit. I'm going defender only. I mean, we could go for this. We do have a lot of money. Let's see. We kind of want to go one support defender. I think length should be dynamic. Do we have PS mechanic in the game? Oh yeah, I have PS chain. Everything, really. Alright, what do we have? Kinda need more defense on this guy. Then I'm... Oh, hell yeah, big money. Oh, guys, I made something cool. Returning projectiles now return when they hit obstacles. So obstacles no longer eat up projectiles, they return early. I'll show you. When this guy uses the ability. He used the ability already. He can't see them yet. Yeah, see how this returned to him? And this one returns too? See that? Now they even return from... so they can bounce. And that is something that I want to use on rangers a lot, where they can bounce multiple times. Until they run out of juice. And then you could stack this with Pierce. In like choke points, you can bounce left and forth. Need a +1 bounce stat. Yeah, for example, something like that, yeah. Wait, I don't have money. Why? Okay, let's see. I want to see the next swarm. Because the swarm is obviously going to spawn more deadly enemies. Hi, Cakez, how you doing? Good, good. Thanks for asking, Kilgo. Hope you're doing good too, man. Okay. So you guys are saying that the Megabonk dev never fixed any of the broken stuff in the game. He just made the game more difficult. So for example, I saw one of his shorts where he said that the boss had 19 million and then he increased the HP of the boss by twice as much. I think he has like over 30 million now, right? So he does nerf things or make things more strong. Like he doesn't nerf things, but he makes... well, it's really a nerf, isn't it? Okay, I want more enemies to spawn. I want enemies to spawn here too. Here. And it's only going to get more and more. It's only going to cut more and more enemies. So what do you guys think? Like, there's going to be more spawn locations, right? Like, visually, what do you think? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10? Solid 8. Annoying feature would make me quit. I think it'll be hard for a new player trying challenge mode. I like spawning from the sides, but not the middle. So you think from the middle they shouldn't spawn here in these locations? They should only spawn from the sides. I'm tired of your negative stuff, man. Sorry, but you're gone for today. It's so annoying every day. Bro. Stop. You're just hindering development to make me question everything. It's super annoying. Entering differently to the normal entrance might be okay if it's clear, for example, the cave idea suggested. Or, this is what I was thinking. Watch. Make it scale slowly. Let me see. Imagine Billy playing and putting huge defenses and the swarm puts mobs behind his defenses and he had no way of knowing. Yeah, that's the problem with a tower defense build, right? Where the swarm, they will obviously walk to the exit and walk past the defenses, I know. And I had to put 2 units here as well for this to defend, right? And at the end of the day, you could still put your death ball here at the end. Right? So, there's obviously flaws with this. So, is there a way to fix this? Or do we have to... Yeah, this encourages deathballing the exit point, yeah. Have them fall from the sky, lol. Yeah, the problem is... Or not the problem, but the question is... Does this make sense? Make some units get more armor the longer they live. The arts needs to... Yeah, I mean, we can do this. Watch, I'll show you. It's just another if check. Maybe Swarm just adds additional spawns with a normal wave. It could also just add additional spawns to the normal wave. Yes. And I can just place the spawn locations. Like, I can place the spawn locations myself, right? By hand. That's how I programmed it. So I can place spawn location here. I can place a spawn location here. I can place it here. That makes sense, right? Because there's the cave. And I can place them here. They have to be special units like air units or buffers. You think? The swarms? You separate the minus symbol from the number? I mean, actually not really. Nest. So, yeah, I think spawning them from all sides, even though... Calculate. Even though it looks kind of cool, I think the downside is certainly warranted, right, guys? It sucks if the player builds a defense and then they get they don't get overrun, but they get like they spawn past the defense and you have nothing to defend against that. So like this just feels like a shitty mechanic where there's nothing you could do. And in Megabonk this works because the enemies walk to you. So there's just more. This is only for challenge. Yeah, it is only for challenge, and the first time you encounter this, you will. How about this? I'll implement it this way. If it sucks, then I will do it differently. See, and this is where I would gradually make the alpha more visible and blink as well. But hey. This is minus 60. If I divide that by 60, we get a value between 0 and 1. If I add 30 to it. I want this to blink. I hate this. Like, see, this is the part where I want my Unity editor thing where I'd make it blink. But no, now I have to code this shit and make it blink in the first 30 seconds. And then after the first 30 seconds, I don't want to make it blink. Oh, I hate that. Minus 60. From minus 60 to minus 30. So if it's minus 60, it's 0. So if I divide this by 60, it goes from 0 to 1. No, it goes from 1 to 0. So this is 1 to 0. Dividing it by minus 60. So it'll actually go down. And this is now 0 to 1. I hate this. You see, like, I hate this math. I don't want to deal with this math anymore. I've been dealing with this for 4 years. And it's just simple blinking and fading in at the same time. It's that easy. I'm not good at math. No, like, not that. So now if I add... Oh my god. Does right helper functions? But how? I don't want to be thinking about a stupid timer. I want to be thinking about gameplay. You know, guys? That's the problem. Guys, I talked about this earlier. I don't want to waste my time thinking about minus 60 and minus 30. I want to be thinking about what is more fun for the player. Lurp. Well, what is it though? No, you lurp from one value to another using something else. Hi, Cakez, how you doing? Killgoth, sorry, I actually read that already. I'm doing good, bro. I've had the same issue this morning. I think that's why game engines are used to focus mainly on gameplay, less on technical stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. Because listen, over the past 4 years, I've been focusing solely on technical stuff every single day. I'm kind of past that point. I don't want to be... we were at a point where we were literally decoding MP3 files. You guys remember this? You guys remember the MP3 streams? This was the lowest technical point. Like, it was... Hey, we got very close, but my god, was that dumb. Like, and like, think about it like this. You wanna be making a game so you can sell it, right? To people. And you're spending your time decoding MP3 files. Like, oh. MP3 when? Yeah. How do I make it... Oh. How about this? Const alpha. We have the level state spawn timer. We add 50 to it. Now it's minus 10. And then we divide that by 10. And then we create... And so on. It goes from... okay, and then we divide that by 10. And then we do 1 minus that. And we clamp this value between 0 and 1. That's alpha. In the first 10 seconds. So in the first 10 seconds, this will fade in. Let's see if this works. Okay. So if it's 60 seconds left, it'll draw rats' nests where the enemies are gonna spawn. It's already spawning them 2 minutes before this. Oh, I see. If it's less than 0 and it's greater than minus 60. But there's already one problem. Alpha is 1. It should be 0. Why is it? Huh? What? Swarm. Oh, I see. Swamp tie, yeah. Oh, Tifu, thank you very much. An ordinary Badal. Thank you guys for following. Appreciate it. Welcome, you guys. Okay. Let's see. Hey, you're back. Hey, I'm enjoying, yeah? Good morning, good morning. How you doing, man? I'm back. Yeah, I couldn't stream on Friday. Okay, let's see. We're about to hit 1 minute. Let's see what happens. I want this to slowly fade in. What happens? Instantly they appear. Of course. Why? What is this then? I add 50 to it. I divide it by 10. So it is minus 60. I add 50 to it, and it's minus 10. Then I divide it by 10. Minus 10 divided by 10 should be 1. It's minus 1. I see. I need to divide this by minus 10. Then it's 1. And then we do 1.0f minus this. No, it's not operation order. It is... Oh, I see. Yeah, that's also a dumb thing. You're right. How about this? They slowly appear. I don't know. What do you guys think? Working? Yeah, it does work. And now swarm incoming. God damn it. Looks out of place. A little bit, yeah. Can you hover it for info? Not right now, no. Oh my god. What the hell? How? How did you just increase that? Oh my god. What the hell? Goodness. So, what do you guys think? I feel like it's too OP. Design-wise, that seems more like it. I mean, yeah, they slowly appear, right? The crowding seems a little extreme. Also, yeah, not only that, bro. How is it updating these already into new types of enemies so fast? Number of spawners is too much right now, Cakez. Not only that, it updates these too quickly. Ah, stop. Let's divide this by 4. Isn't that the point for it to end game, but crazy people go longer? Yeah, sure. Let me nerf the spawn rate by half. I feel like it's a bit much. Make it dynamically scaling when? Oh, it is dynamically scaling already. I feel like it skipped a couple of parts though. Okay, swarm incoming. Also swarm incoming. This needs to be centered. Do you get more meta currency for going longer? I think it looks fine. The only thing that we gotta work on or think about now is, yes, it kind of does feel bad. Don't spawn all of them at the same time. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. We'll fix that next. But it does feel bad since the enemies are going to the exit. And so all you're doing really is now placing all of your units at the exit. That's what's happening. It doesn't have the same oomph as I would love it to have. It won't be for when you only have when you have more than one exit. Yeah, you will have 2 death bolts, that's right. And you place a defender in between to buff both of the exits, unless they are very far away from each other. Just make the swarm enemies only attack your units then. So like an enemy that prioritizes attacking a unit over anything else. They even attack units that are on the grass if they are in range. I wonder if that's possible. Let me see. Because I think I do this on the bush monster. No, he's just aggressive. Maybe it's range. Maybe the class type range is that. Let me see. We can just turn all of these enemies to ranged units. And then I'll place one in here. Just to see what happens. Alright, so I wonder what happens now. That would be great. But no, actually ranged units, I don't think they attack all the time, do they? Let's see. No, they ignore. I know why though. I know why. This stupid reset button here. Let's test that again. It kind of feels cool. Like, it's like a defense against these swarm locations, right? I wonder if that's a strategy that people would use. Let's see. Oh, did I build? I gotta be honest. Cakes, would it be too much pixel fucking if you have the rat's nest grow larger rather than fading it in? Yeah. That would be a little bit too much pixel fucking at the moment. Just got here, but I feel like it violates the rules of a TD too much. Maybe, yeah, it might violate it too much. We'll have to test it out and see if it... Like, new players have to test that. Let's see. Come on. Now they all attack. They stand here and attack. And the ranged units keep going. The melee guys keep attacking. Huh. Actually, it's not that bad. I thought it would be worse. What do you guys think? Huh? When you have a defense line, right? Yeah, now you can actually create... Hold the line, yeah. And now that doesn't feel too bad. Maybe spawn a portal randomly on the map and they open on the timer, finish Cake, so you can know where they're gonna come from. Oh, you mean portals? Instead of nets, it's just gonna be portals. You like it, Shade 11? Yeah, this one felt a lot better. Ah, I could yoink some portal, pixel art portal from the internet. Swarm looks very cool. Yeah, I think we made it work. Yeah, thank you guys for the input. That's great. I think we made it work. Amazing. Oh, that makes me happy. Portals are better than Rat's Nest. Yeah, okay. And I don't know if I can do random locations, null exception. Maybe if it's random locations, then it just feels bad, I feel. Or I always have something visible, very fadey. I don't know if it's... Make it a Stargate, please. When the chest opening, 3 streams of items cut out, but they're all gray. They should be based on rarity, so you anticipate them all legendary, not about the swarm. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, Aizen, actually. I like it, actually. I like it a lot. That's great. No, the swarm feels really good now. I want to see the next swarm. Can you even have both one random portal, then Rat's Nest, then one random portal, Rat's Nest? Like a cycle? I can, but I don't know about the random position. Because right now, the nests appear and you know where they will be. And for portals, I could just have like some sort of portal indicator. The swarms should exit from the entry points. Couldn't devball anymore. Reverse paths. They walk to the entry points. Nah, bro, that would be crazy. No. I feel like that would break it too much. Hello Cakes, how's the next fest launch? It's on October 10, bro. On Friday. Wishability, thank you very much for following. Looks like TNT gangbang. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of enemies now, which is cool because that'll help me make. Like, I'll try make some clips and then post them on Reddit, like Gnomes did, and I found a really good short, guys. After us seeing the Megabonk shorts, I will never be Danny, right? Also, like, what's it called? I don't have his humor or like his way of talking, but I found a really good short that got actually very successful. That could work for me and maybe for others too, because it's more serious. Like, Danny is very, not childlike, but it's more, I don't know, like definitely younger, if that makes sense, right? Where is it though? Where is it? Guys, I have too much text. Yeah, good short format here. Gen Z, yeah, somewhat, right? This one here. This is a short that got 600,000 views or 800,000 views. Just look.
This enemy in my spellcasting game used to be boring, but not anymore. Let me back up and explain. There's an enemy in Spellmasons called a priest that resurrects his allies, and I wanted to create a variant of the priest, a dark priest, that does damage to multiple enemies at once. The problem is, there already was an enemy that did damage to multiple enemies at once. It's the green drop, and so the dark priest ended up being a weaker variant with less range and more damage, and he was kind of redundant. It was then that I had the idea that rather than targeting just 6 enemies at a time,
my game looks interesting
the
too.
Dark Priest could actually do a burst
apart
of
from the
AoE
oranges, maybe
hitting anyone within his cast range. This makes him much more formidable and also more useful. If you capture the soul of a Dark Priest and summon your own, you can push him into large groups of enemies to deal devastating damage. And if you're facing off against one, he's an excellent counter to a Necromancer build. So you'll have to find some other way.
He has some really good sound effects, by the way, too.
Dispatch him rather than sending in hordes
I don't have sound effects
of your own minions. What do you think of the new Dark Priest? This enemy in my
See, like, this could be, and this is the same style of shorts he did, but not Gen Z. So this is more serious, right? And that would fit me more. Your game doesn't have this depth though. My game has a lot of... listen, man, actually, you're getting on my nerves. So every day you're typing negative messages. Watch. Look. Here, chat. This is what it's like every day. This looks better. Okay, this is the last thing. I have an idea you can yoink, which will solve Deathball. Gamers hate RNG, spaghetti code is real, looks out of place. Then use AI. But coding is good. Truth equals ban, he's constructive. I could have it could have few special enemies, but should stay high. It would be better dev if you watched anime. Make it scale slowly. Fine. He's right about the enemy thing. Mortim, valid points there. A minute is like an entire endgame round. Truth 2. Oh, he's a collector of stuff. Truth collector, man. Will you react today, Cakez? No. Hard coding is good. Did I miss the first video react? No, we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, fine. He's not negative. Your game don't have this depth though. Yeah, that's not true. I hate this guy. Shut up, man. Leave me alone. My game has a lot of depth, okay? Tell him, chat, okay? My game has a lot of depth. Come on, help me out here. Shallow TD. Shut up, man. It's not shallow TD. It's super deep. Yes. I'm losing, by the way. Uh-oh. I'm losing. These guys are breaking me because I don't have... Uh-oh. How much health do you have? Oh, 29,000. Great. And swarm incoming in here. I feel like swarm incoming needs to be... Where do I put swarm incoming, by the way? It's on top of the HP bar. Where do we put that, chat? Uh-oh, we lost. It's over. They will destroy me. Yeah, it's over. GG's. Yep. It's over. I wouldn't search Super TD online. The game looks amazing now. Haven't seen this in a month. Oh, that's great. His game has lots of depth. Look, there is a pond on the right side of the... Shut up. The first thing I saw when I found you Twitch was that the game seemed shallow. Ah, okay. You're a hater, man. Go away, bro. Your water looks deep. Your mama looks deep, man. Portals are great. I'm gonna yoink a portal. I'm pretty sure there are pixel art tutorials about portals, right? This is the new page. Let's see. Do you have a portal tutorial, bro? That I can yoink? Like some simple, easy, manageable portal, bro? You have a good one? Or do I need to yoink some other portal? I'm pretty sure there's even a free portal on itch I could just yoink. I wouldn't even have to draw it. Shall we check? itch.io. I mean, it could be ghosts that come through these portals. But if I spawn ghosts through these portals... Yeah, you can likely fear. Yeah, probably. I would love to draw one first. Just to get the experience in. Because I'm getting really good at pixel art. Would love to keep training. Nope, I don't see a portal. Excuse me. Hey, look at this. We might be able to yoink this. That looks good. Uh-huh. This could be an enemy too, but it's the wrong... Hey, wait, that's new. Haven't seen that before. Still no portal. Wait, that's new too, I think. Was it? You could link portals to the necromancer later in the game. Cakez, plot. Link portals to the necromancer. What does that mean? Like in not in German, but in explained. What would link portals to necromancer mean? The necromancer appears, spawns a portal and goes away. Like but then he needs to appear, right, in the game, and then spawns the portals, all of them. In explained, yeah, like linking the portals. What does that mean exactly? That's what's called in explained, Mr. Aizen. Okay, sir, that's new too. No, actually, that's not new. That is not new. I lied. GG's. Look, this guy has enemy. Oh, this is what I remember. Like a whirlwind. Well, we could yoink this enemy too, guys. What do you guys think? Should I yoink this? There's like and he could spit fireballs or something with his stinger. Yeah, yoink. We can yoink this badge. Looks good. Let me write that down. Can I not... Oh, here. Lore. Pixel portal. Run asset pack. What the hell is this? Is this hacking me? Is this a hack? Run asset pack? Unity? I don't think that works for me. I'm kinda envisioning something like this. If I were to make a sketch, I'm envisioning something like... I make this, bzzz, or something, I don't know. And then the portal looks, let's use yellow. Looks something like that. Something like this. And then what you can do is you can flip. You can flip it to the left and to the right. Right? You would flip that. And then they, like, obviously, for those of you who can't tell, this is the spawn location, right? This portal spawns here, this portal spawns here. And then they walk over here. This doesn't really work. I would make it a magical portal. Oh, then what would you make it? Where was I? Yeah, yoink this. That's a great idea. Man, that looks amazing too. Maybe I should yoink that too. Looks nice. Oh, apologize, Mr. Shade11, that I don't have the most perfect, up-to-date music for you, sir. I apologize, man. Hey. Pixel art portal. They brought my game only today. Okay. Pixel art portal. Ooh. That looks nice. What is that? What is this supposed to be? Is this a blob? Oh, that looks amazing too. But the more I have to draw, the more time it takes. Right? These look amazing. Sure. Yeah, this is good enough. Something like this. How was Megabonk made? Yeah, I would love to go over this, my friend. But I have an appointment. I forgot. I feel like this doesn't make any sense in the middle here. It looks great outside, but in the middle it should be empty. What about this? Yeah, I see not that many actually, so I have to draw one myself. Not animated? Just colors? Okay, I can make a better one myself. And that's too high quality. And I don't think it's animated, even. Looks good though. Okay, we're gonna have to make it ourselves. Like, I'll probably use this as inspiration or something. Or I'll try to do it myself. Put your portal on edge. I'll buy it for my game. But it's pixel art, bro. You're making pixel art game too? I feel like I want to make a portal like this. Where the stones lift up. Blah, 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 and then the portal goes in like zoom or something. That would be great. But I don't know how to animate that then. Great. I'm sorry guys. I forgot I had an appointment today. No one's online.
Alright. Refresh.
I clicked on Rex.
I'll take an extra projectile every time.
Yes. No, I will send you over to this guy. Guys, I apologize.
Platform after initialize input.
Rate him? I'm not rating him. I'm rating Kebab. He rated me before too. I'll rate him. Guys, thank you very much for joining. I hope you had fun today. I'm sorry for the very... Shut up! Sorry. I'm sorry for the very short stream. I totally forgot I had an appointment. And I need to be there in like an hour. And I need to drive through the entire city. So... I'll try to get the portals in. I don't know what I'll do with the portals and the locations. I'll think about it and playtest some more. I really like the enemies attacking, and blocking the enemies is also really cool. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, in any case, hope you guys had fun. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Look at this portal. Terraria. Oh, that's great. How much time do I have? Oh my god, that looks great. Yeah, I'll definitely copy that. 100%. Yeah, it's already decided. That's... Yep. I'll make a version that is to the side, but oh my god, that looks amazing. Thank you. Amazing. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate the big support. I'll see you all next time. Peace.